Siema, siema, witam serdecznie, jestem Bartul. Rozpoczynamy zadanie Głos Nieboszczyka. Zanim zaczniecie oglądać, kliknijcie łapkę w górę i suba zostawcie też pod materiałem. Będziecie na bieżąco z filmami, które umieszczam na kanale. Jesteśmy w Dolinie Wielkiej Bitwy. W tym miejscu gramy na nowym modzie, który pozwala nam bezpośrednio w każdym momencie przenieść się na dowolną inną część mapy. Trzeba było od razu to zainstalować. Polecam ten mod.
Hello.
Wyryte, there you are again. What do you want?
To speak to you about my cousin's capture and the massacre of his escort. A soldier from the nearby outpost survived and told us that you were present on the battlefield.
You dare come here and accuse us of taking him? Let me throw him out this Wyryte and his ilk therein. May they receive this punishment for their arrogance.
I know that you see us as your enemies, but we are not here to harm you. I only seek to find the man I consider to be my brother, as well as the man who was protecting him. Katisach, one of your greatest Donegada.
No Donea Exregal would attack Katasach.
If you didn't attack him, you must know what happened to them. I was told that an islander took my cousin away. Perhaps your men were there to aid them.
We do not have your cousin, and we do not know what happened to him. As for Katasach, and the worst, Tire, he died from his wounds. That night, we heard the sounds of a terrible combat. The ground shook all the way to our homes. We went to see, but we arrived too late. The last breath of Katasach had returned to the wind when we arrived there, and many of the Wyryte were dead. We could do no more. We carried the body of the Donegad and brought it here.
He gave his life to protect Constantine. May he rest in peace. This request might surprise you, but we would like to see him.
Why? What do you want to do with him, Wyryte?
Examine him to understand what killed him. We were told that an island native was there and that he likely led the attack.
No Donea Exregal would attack Katasach. You have been lied to, or they were mistaken.
That is the very reason I need to see his body. To understand.
You may see him. But if you desecrate his body, you will pay for this offense with your life.
Dobra. Trzeba stąd wyjść i zobaczyć jego ciało. Na drugim końcu mapy znowu musimy biec. Czekajcie, czy ja tędy przejdę? Dobra, mamy to.
Katisach. Seeing the state of his body. I hate myself for having suspected him. Forgive me, Donegad. To have doubted your loyalty and even more for what we are about to do. Now then. Let's see what story this corpse has to tell.
Czegoś ma taką dziurę w klatce piersiowej. Intuicja.
Afra would know how to get information from this body. I'll need to go and find her.
Co?
Afra would know how to get information from this body. I'll need to go and find her.
Afra? Czekajcie, w ogóle kto mi może dać intuicję? Intuicja. Aha, Afra. Tylko, że tutaj znowu kurczę ogniska, widzicie, nie ma. Dobra, zrobimy to tak. Tu, tak. Tu i teraz weźmiemy sobie zbierz towarzyszy. I Afra. Gdzie ona jest? Kurde, ślepy jestem tutaj. Dobra, i teraz mamy chyba 2 punkty. A, to nie ona daje nam tutaj ten. Aha. A Petrus? Ktoś nam dawał intuicję, tylko nie pamiętam kto. W sumie to możemy sprawdzić chyba. Chociaż nie jestem tego pewien. Aha, premia przyjaźni, intuicja. A to potrzebuję tutaj... tak, intuicja, czyli Vasco jest potrzebny. Dobra. No tak, tutaj, dobra. Okej. Dobra, musimy z buta cisnąć z powrotem tam, niestety. No dobra, daleko nie jest. Dobrze, chociaż w jedną stronę możemy się przenosić szybką podróżą. Użyjemy intuicji, żeby zbadać to ciało. Mamy 2 punkty.
The corpse retains the marks of a bludgeoning. There are large bruises all over it. I can see no wounds that could be attributed to a blade or a musket shot. The major wound is found on the chest, which was crushed by something tremendous, to the degree that the skin was torn. The ribs are in pieces and the organs punctured. The edges of the wound are singed and smell of burnt flesh. There is a powdery spot on this wound, as if from ash or dusty gravel. Katasach bore the brunt of this attack or incredible force. I would venture to say it was inhuman. I can only imagine one thing that could have inflicted such a wound. It's as if an enormous, burning stone hit him right in the center of the chest. And seeing as how the bodies of the soldiers we found were sporting wounds of a similar nature, we can deduce that we're on the tracks of a man, or a creature, capable of using molten rock as a weapon. We still don't really know who is actually behind this attack, nor what they want. Judging by the severity of these wounds, I fear the worst for Constantine.
All your experiments. You've learned so little. You've learned to fear. Your instincts should have been enough.
We had to at least try. Are you not even concerned or angered by what happened to Katasach?
We've grown accustomed to the loss of lives, your relentless attacks and incessant treacheries. All the same, there is truth in your words. This attack is out of place. Guardian and Donegad would never attack one another. There is a ritual that might help us. Anatalas Fair.
The Anatalas Fair. What is it? Tell me more.
It is a magical rite that only a person with a powerful bond to both spirits and nature can perform. It allows the Donegad who chants it to relive the last moments of an Onol Manawi.
That would allow us to at least see the face of his assassin.
If what I have heard is true, yes. To my knowledge, only one Donegad still living knows the ritual.
Let's ask her for her help then. She might be able to tell us what has become of Constantine.
You are quick to ask another to put her mind in danger for your own concerns. Imagine the pain of the wounds of another, shaking your body as the cold of death crushes your beating heart. This is what you must ask of the Tiernahach. It is the price she must pay for performing the ritual. When her companion was lost in battle, fighting against your own, she wanted to live that death beside her. Since that day, Our tierna Hakdachtas has never breathed air with the same breath.
That would explain her distrust of the colonials.
You must make her see your purpose. It may be the only way you are going to learn the fate of your cousin.
Okej. Dobra, widzicie? Teraz się mogę bezpośrednio przenieść tam, gdzie chcę. Ja muszę gdzieś biec na drugi koniec mapy.
Hello, Mev.
Renoixe, why have you come here again?
I've come to ask you for help.
My help? You still seek the remedy for the sickness on your island? Or are you looking for something else?
My cousin has been taken, and I've been told that you could help me.
Truly? And in what way?
By performing the Anatalis fair on the body of Katasach, the Donegat.
Katasach is dead. Underwurstere. This is a great tragedy. He was a good man. Perhaps the best of us all. How did this happen?
He went with my cousin to a sacred site when they were attacked. My cousin has disappeared, taken, according to a witness. And Katasach suffered terrible wounds. We examined him, and it seemed as if he had been struck by molten rock.
Fire of the earth? Only the Nadaig Manemen have the power to wield it. But none of our own would have attacked Katasach.
This is why we need your help. We want to understand and to find who's responsible.
Will you leave him alive as well?
What do you mean?
You let the one who tried to kill me go.
That is true. But I can't yet tell you what I will do to the one responsible for this. At least we'll have a chance to find Constantine.
Because it is your true reason to act upon this, no? Whatever your reasons deep down, I too would like to understand. Our island wails in suffering. Many Sinol Menawi have died. The Anatalas fair may kill me, but at least I will know. You will need to act as my Voglendaig, and bring to me the necessary ingredients while I prepare.
What do you require?
A
Zostaw.
potion. And listen and remember, or write in your language what I shall tell you. Do not forget, the viscera of the scavengers must be taken from a place near the battlefield, because they contain the flesh of those who fell. As for the personal object of Katasach, find his weapon, because it knew his fury and his despair.
He didn't have a weapon when I found his body. I'll search the battlefield.
Where can I find him?
In Duren's camp. She recovered him after the battle.
Very well. Not far from there is a sacred circle. You'll find me there when you have united all that I need. Then we can perform the ritual when the moon is high.
In that case, let's go together to the ritual site. The place of the attack is not far from Duren's camp.
Very well. I'll follow you.
Dobra, przeniosę się tutaj na miejsce bitwy? Nie. Znajdźcie rytualną broń Katasach. Gdzie on tutaj tą... O kurczę. Ej, no kurde, bez jaj. Wiecie co, muszę zrobić cięcie. Że nie będę tutaj kurde szedł teraz. Musimy się przenieść do postunek sojuszu. I tu będzie najszybciej stąd się przedostać. No niestety, trochę łażenia znowu przed nami. Dobra, zabijmy te potwory, wpadnie nam trochę expa. Poza tym mam nową broń. Dobra, śmigamy tam. Pewnie się okaże, że tej broni tam nie ma i musimy gdzie indziej jej szukać. I gra nas przeniesie na drugi koniec mapy z powrotem. To jest strasznie denerwujące. Strasznie, że musimy kurde 10 razy, 20 razy łazić po tych samych mapach. Po tym samym ścieżkach. To jest nie do pomyślenia po prostu. A, tu musimy te wnętrzności zebrać, dobra. A ta broń jest tutaj, dobra. A te potwory wcześniej co biją, one się pojawiły.
It's Katasak's, I'm certain. It must have been broken during the battle. Let's take it back to Mev.
Stwórz eliksir do rytuału, w obóz. No dobra, stwórzmy. Na szczęście mogę, dobra. Spotkaj się z Mev o północy. Dobra, prześpimy się teraz. No i to musimy iść na nogach tam, niestety. A teraz zdecydowanie się lepiej gra, jak używamy tych szybkich podróży z każdego miejsca na mapie. Świetna sprawa. No i taką grę można byłoby ukończyć zamiast tam 40 godzin w 30 czy tam 25. A tak to kurde trzeba łazić. To się wydłuża wszystko niepotrzebnie.
Were you able to find the elements I need for the ritual?
Yes. Here is what you asked me to bring.
This is good. The moon is high. We may start. Take your place. Katasar, we have come to learn the truth of your death. Ato al confrangawi brandi, olehana memen adestame haman. Bara vridenan tahanemo quate grenfem, linkui damda renaute da hodox. Lemat, de tahawan kloisam, de talugedon velam, de taragam buledam, de tatamenam reloidan. Adota lamen kante bij dam en antelem verfrakt dan go.
No, wygląda jak śmierć. Zapadnięte policzki, biała cera. Zielone oczy.
Show no fear. I do not think he means you any harm.
What is this? This monster? Why is it attacking us?
I don't know. I don't understand. It is as if it seeks you out. It wants you.
You never should have done that, Katasach.
to save one, Renaikse, you put us all in great peril. His spirit is different. He receives badly. You have woven the bond of the Deathbringer.
What is happening to you? Get a hold of yourself. Come on.
I cannot believe it. He has returned.
Who has?
Finbar. The High King. We thought he was dead. He disappeared months ago.
Is he the attacker? And what of Constantine? Have you seen a young blonde-haired man? He was sickly.
Yes. The golden haired was there. And he was afraid. Katasach protected him before he was killed by Finbar. Leave me now. I am very tired.
How is he?
Better. What are you going to do now?
If I want to have any hope of finding Constantine, I must follow Vinbar. I have no choice. I will need to return to his sanctuary in the north of the island. He must be hiding there.
You know where he is?
Yes, but I wasn't able to enter. I have one seed, but I need another.
Vinbar is a very powerful Donegad, as well as being the High King. He has access to knowledge that even I cannot attain. He has seen the true face of Enol Mil Frichtim. His secrets must be well kept. And he would only have shared them with those he loved the most.
Yes, I must find Seda. She is certainly the only one to know which seed is needed. Thank you, Mev. You have helped us greatly.
Co to ja?
Thank me. I have not done this for you,
Córeczka do mnie przyszła i...
for Katasach. In order to satisfy my curiosity, I betrayed my king. You will find him and confront him, no doubt. All that remains for me to do is to pray that I have done nothing
Zaraz się
that
przyjdę,
cannot be
poczekaj.
fixed.
Farewell, Mev.
Robimy siku? Robimy siku.
Zrobimy sobie chyba teraz zadanie dla Siory, tak mi się wydaje. Obietnice wyryte w kamieniu. Porozmawiam z Siorą o misjonarzach w jej wiosce. A, bo to jest Apra. To jest Apra, nie Siora.
I must leave you.
Z nią będziemy romansować, ale to na razie nie tutaj. Przeniesiemy się gdziekolwiek, gdzie będziemy mogli sobie... Aha, bo to nie jest ognisko. Zbierz towarzyszy. Weźmiemy sobie teraz stwórz drużynę. I Apra wylatuje, Siora idzie z nami. Pogadamy z nią.
Karantz, I need to talk to you. I have to ask you for another favor.
I'm listening, Siora.
Do you remember the mine shakers in my village?
Yes. If I understand correctly, there was some kind of an agreement made with them.
Even though these priests would make good allies against the lions because they hate them as much as we do, my mother would never have traded the spirits of the people of the village in exchange for their help. And she would have wanted to be buried according to our rituals. She was deeply attached to our traditions.
So you think that they're lying?
Yes. And you understand these Renaigse better than I do. Will you investigate this matter with me?
Dobra.
Of course. Let's go.
Czekajcie, sobie tylko tutaj coś zapuszczę. Dobra, gdzie my mamy tu iść? Dobra, cyk, cyk, cyk. Fajnie, że też można resetować. Wiecie co? Tak się zastanawiałem, czy by czasem nie zresetować tutaj tych umiejętności. I dla odmiany nie powalczyć trochę magiem. Obezwładnienie. Tarcza oświeconego, burza, błyskawiczny krok. Jeszcze muszę to przemyśleć, tą sprawę, bo może to nie jest taki zły pomysł. Bym wam pokazał inną klasę.
Hello, my child. What a pleasure to see someone come to us with such eagerness. Do you want to hear the word of Saint Matthias and come into the light?
Not really, Father. My name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the merchant
Już
congregation.
przecież z nim gadałem, po co się przedstawiasz drugi raz?
Your Excellency. What can we do for you?
We would like to know more about the agreement you supposedly sealed with Bladnid.
I do not see how our agreement concerns the congregation. But since you are asking us, we swore to provide this village with all our support in their fight against the Alliance.
In exchange, its inhabitants will have to renounce their pagan cult and turn towards the light.
My mother would never have made such an agreement. She's the one who encouraged me to become a Donegad.
The Queen had understood that the light was the only true path, even if she was attached to traditions. It is for this reason that we have accepted to seal our agreement according to your own rituals.
She had an engraver come to Valristel. He carved your strange symbols in the stone.
I do not believe a single word of this. You, the people of the light, are nothing but liars.
You would do well to hold your tongue, young lady. This village is now under our spiritual authority.
By not respecting us, you are committing blasphemy. And blasphemy is a crime that we punish severely.
Because you think that you can administer justice here. I am the daughter of Bladnid, and you are...
Siora, let's not get into another battle and make new enemies. Let's go find this stone.
That is an excellent idea. Then you will see that we are telling the truth.
Zapite misjonarze umowę z królową Bladnid, znajdź kamień z wyrytymi napisami. Czekajcie, to sobie... Dobra. O, i widzicie? Obóz Falhartiel jakiś. Robimy sobie cyk, cyk, cyk. I już jesteśmy na miejscu. No to jest po prostu genialne. To jest po prostu genialne. Dzięki temu misje zamiast trwać godzinę będą trwać pewnie o połowę krócej.
Here's the stone we were looking for. It is destroyed. We can no longer decipher the symbols. Strange, isn't it?
This stone was damaged on purpose. We will never know the precise terms of the agreement.
There may be a way. Promises in stone are a very ancient tradition. Those who want to make these agreements must turn to a keeper of promises. An artisan who makes the stones speak. There are but a few. We did not have one in our village before Karadek's arrival. He must be the one who engraved this stone.
I thought you could not write.
The Donegada have a secret writing that the keepers of promises always learn. Those who want to seal a promise tell them to write, and they take care of it.
Nie tu. No to jest świetne z tym szybkim przemieszczaniem się po mapie. Genialna sprawa.
Strange. It looks like no one's there, but the door's left open.
No i co tu się kuźwa działo?
Empty. A sculpted engraved stone. Empty. Everything is broken and turned upside down. What happened here?
It seems like there was a fight. Everything is scattered around.
Someone went through this workshop like a tornado.
The owner must have left in a hurry, taking a few things and destroying the rest.
Unless someone else did this. We must find Karadeg.
Do you know where he might be?
This engraved stone bears the mark of Barayeg Nodas, Donkas's clan. Do you remember him? Karadeg originally belonged to this clan. He may have returned.
Let's go to Vigigador and we'll find out.
Wiegigdiow. Kuźwa, jakie nazwy. Gdzie to teraz musimy iść?
What brings you here, Ono Manawi?
We're looking for Karadeg, the Keeper of Promises.
Did he come back to your village?
He did come, and then he left. We could not take him back.
Do you know where he might have gone?
He feared someone or something, and he wanted to hide. He must have left for the woods, south of here. He knows the area well.
Did you exile him? Why?
He is the one who left. He disagreed with our stance on the Renaigse. He thought that we should be fighting them, throwing them back to the sea. This is why he joined the Gaesrad. And I did not want him to return if it meant that he would bring his hatred with him. Is there anything else?
I must leave.
Qua awalum seg.
Kłakłalakulomsem. Gdzie to mamy teraz iść? Tutaj. O matko. Czekajcie, tego zadania nie robiłem czasem? A może robiłem, bo w sumie nie pamiętam. Ale coś mi się wydaje, że musimy tam z buta cisnąć. Niestety. Nie ma konia. Nie ma szybkiej podróży. Nie ma sprintu. Musimy biegać po tych mapach. Kółko macie w tej nazad po 10 razy.
He's over there.
Siora, Bertir Tumad Donegad. What are you doing with these strangers?
These strangers are my friends, Karadeg. You can speak in front of them without fear.
What do you want?
Tell me about your role as Keeper of Promises. What does it consist of?
Most words must be free and able to fly like birdsong. But some words must survive those who utter them. So they call on the Keepers of Promises. Those who want to become one must win the trust of the Donegada and prove their wisdom. Then they teach us the words of stone. And when someone wants to seal a promise, we offer them those words.
So you're a kind of cleric? Thank you, Karadeg.
Do you want to know anything else?
We would like to ask you about a stone you supposedly engraved.
It is the stone of the Renaigse, isn't it? I should never have accepted to seal such a promise. I did not like them, but I could not refuse to fulfill my duty. Not when Bladnid was demanding it. And now that she is no longer with us, these Monasinaiga are chasing me.
It is because you are the last person to know what was engraved on it. The stone has been destroyed.
I
kept the piece of tree bark in which I prepared the glyphs. All the details are there.
With this tree bark, we could verify what my mother promised. Can you give it to us?
No, Donegad. I do not mean to disrespect you, but I will not. The Renaigse only bring us trouble, and you come with them. They will disappoint you just like they disappointed your mother. I do not want to deal with them ever again. They threaten my life, and because of them, I am forced to hide here.
O, mamy intuicję.
Since you want to chase the Renaigse away, and since you want protection, why don't you join the rebels? We could indicate the location of one of their camps for you.
The rebels?
The Donea Exregao. They fight the Renaigse, and they accept people from all clans.
I have heard about them, but I didn't know where to find them.
We could help you join them, but we need this tree bark. It's the only way to prove that the priests lied.
In that case, take the tree bark. I hope that it will help you to chase these Renaigse away, Donegad. And I did not think I would say this one day. But thank you, Renaigse.
What do these
Zostaw.
glyphs say?
Reputacja Siora 1, tubulcy 1.
In their war against the lions, and they must help us in return. There is nothing about the spirits of the people of the village or renouncing our traditions. I knew they were lying. Let's show this to Iselt.
Wróć bezpośrednio do lokalizacji wioska, dobra. Ale czekajcie, co naszym zadaniem? Zuzia, zostaw to! Nie ruszaj tego, zostaw! Tak, obietnice wyryte w kamieniu to jeszcze nie jest koniec. Staw czoła misjonarzom. Dzieci misjonarze są tutaj. Ja nasze tutaj relacje serdecznie. Okej, to jeszcze tylko Siora została.
My child.
What can we do for you?
Do you maintain your version of events regarding the pact with the Queen?
Naturally.
Really? Because we found the man who engraved this stone. A man that you wanted to silence. He gave us a piece of tree bark with the words the Queen had asked him to immortalize on the stone.
You see? Destroying the stone was not enough to hide your lies.
This is regrettable, but apart from this child, we're amongst civilized people.
If this village is so dear to you, then you know that it will not survive another assault from the Alliance without our help. Even if they don't know it, they need us.
What would you say if I offered you this hefty sum of money to forget about your unfortunate discovery? For the sake of the village, of course.
Poproś o czas do namysłu.
I will think about it.
Tell me you do not intend to accept their offer. We will manage to defend ourselves without them. Let's go see.
Zuzia, co ty robisz? Idź spać.
We must tell her that they lied and chase these men away from our village.
I to co, zapiszemy sobie grę.
My child.
What can we...
What exactly do you hope to do in this village?
Well, when we... Anything...
To.
Regarding the offer you...
A spróbujmy wybrać tą opcję.
My silence is what you seek. Then you should start by recognizing its real value.
Very well. I see you do not sell your honor cheaply. We are counting on you to keep our little secrets.
I cannot believe that you accepted to hide our discovery in exchange for some of their gold.
It's not only about money. They're not wrong. You need them to fight against the Alliance.
How can you say that? They weren't there during the battle. Please, let's go and tell Izel that they lied.
Siora, reputacja -1. Dobra, wiecie co?
You're right. I should never have accepted this. Let's go see your sister.
Thank you.
Dobra, cofniemy sobie to i Wybierzemy teraz jednak inną opcję, żeby nie tracić reputacji z Siorą.
Regarding the offer you just... Don't count on me to support your lies.
That is regrettable, Your Excellency. Because of you, these poor children will be slaughtered by the Alliance.
And we were told that you were receptive to the light. How do you think that he will judge you?
And what will Ptolemy think of a foreign diplomat sabotaging the mission of their priests?
I cannot believe these mind shakers tried their lies on you. Let's go see Azeld without delay. We must tell her that they lied and chased these men away from our village. Siora, Asir, always with your new friends. Vertir to Madiseld, I'm happy to see you. What do you want?
Azeld, about this pact your mother supposedly made with the priests.
Yes. Did you find anything new?
Wyjaw kłamstwa misjonarzy.
We retrieved the piece of tree bark that Karadeg used as a model.
Siora, what's written on it? Mother promised to help them against the lions, and they promised to help us in return. There's nothing mentioned about them settling here, and even less about them being entitled to the spirits of the people of our village. So they lied. They mocked us, and insulted the memory of our mother. I think it's high time they left. Don't you agree? I think so too. Come on, let's go. You lied to us. You took us for gullible children. Leave this village at once. You will never be welcome here again.
But if you want our help with the Alliance, your people must convert to the light.
By lying, you have insulted the memory of the Queen. The entire village will be happy to make you pay for your affront if they hear about it. You do well to leave before having to face their wrath.
We are not here to shed blood.
Very well, we're leaving. But we will not forget your role in this matter, Your Excellency.
Tel ma reputacja -1.
I did not think they would leave of their own accord. Thank you, Anol Manawi. Thanks to you, we managed to chase away these lawyers. And we will be able to perform our rituals and give our mother back to the earth. Yes. Thank you. Our village is in your debt. Siora, I will need you for the ritual. Will you help me? Of course, Asir.
Jeszcze jedno zadanie mamy od niej. Siora, reputacja plus 3 obietnice wyryte na kamieniu. 1300 expa tylko. Strasznie mało jak na ten poziom rozgrywki. Zostaw. Bo my jeszcze głosu Nieboszczyka nie zrobili do końca. Wejdź do sanktuarium Winbara. Aj, kurde, widzicie. Czekajcie, to sobie teraz to skończymy. Ajajaj. Dobra, pytanie, czy jak tam nasze stosunki dyplomatyczne, bo Telma -1 mieliśmy, ale i tak jest przyjazne, dobra. Przenieśmy się tutaj. O kurczę, tamtego zadania nie skończyłem, które żeśmy robili przed chwilą. Jako pierwsze. Zuzia, nie zamykaj drzwi.
The seed that I have is not enough. I need to find Sarah. She might be able to help. Let's return to the village.
Ej no. Gdzie ja tą cerę znajdę? Kurwa, znajdź sposób na otwarcie drzwi z korzeni. Wejdź do sanktuarium Winbara. Ej no kurde, co jest z tym zadaniem? Znajdź i przypytaj cerę. Kurde, pieczona. Ej. A tutaj. Nie mówcie, że nam się coś z tym zadaniem popierdzieliło.
And so you have left the cavern, Renaigse.
Ah,
Here
yes.
you are again.
I
Yes.
have no idea why you suddenly decided to shut us in there, but it matters little. I must know what second seed is required to open the door to the sanctuary. Now, more than ever, we must find Vinbar. He slew Katasak and he holds my cousin captive.
Vinbar would not have killed Katasak. He respected him. And why would he bother with your cousin?
I have no idea why, but I know it to be true. The Tierna Hach Kadaktus revealed this to me. Would you accuse her of lying?
No. You are the one who lies like all the other Renaigse. And I thought that I could trust you. I should never have let you enter the cavern. And even less have allowed you to leave there alive. 8 more!
Bit of poison on my blade.
Uwaga, 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 bo nas atakuje. Reputacja tubylcy -3. Ale mam z nimi tutaj dobre stosunki. Więc -3 punkty to jest wzmocniony naszyjnik i nasiono. Dobra, udało mi się to zdobyć.
Now that we have both seeds, the ritual should work.
Dobra, sanktuarium Vinbara. Które to jest to zadanie? Aha, to jest to zadanie, które żeśmy w ostatnim odcinku zrobili. I tu mamy jeszcze paszcza niebios, a to wejdź do sanktuarium Vinbara, głos Nieboszczyka. Dobra, paszcza niebios, obserwacja. Wejdź do sanktuarium Vinbara, głos Nieboszczyka. Dobra, moi drodzy, to byłoby na tyle. Skończyliśmy w sumie 2 zadania plus jedno, żeśmy napoczęli w poprzednim odcinku. Tak, no tutaj sobie zakończymy ten materiał i tutaj sobie rozpoczniemy. Mamy jeszcze jedno zadanie od Siory, tylko pytanie, czy ona chce z nami pogadać, na przykład.
Karans, could you help me once more?
A właśnie.
I must prepare the ritual for our mother's funeral, and I think that I will need your help.
But your sister will be there. Surely you'd rather be together.
For the ritual, yes, it will only be the two of us. But before that, your support would be a great help. Will you come with me?
Pożegnanie królowej, tak.
Of course. I'd be happy to be by your side.
Dobra, moi drodzy, to tyle. Kończymy materiał. Dzięki za uwagę. Trzymajcie się. Piona.